will be elimination, and it will be between Zulkira versus Inverse236. Inverse with the Zangief, Zulkira with the Ryu. We're gonna see some big damage. This is the beard match. Who's gonna win? Is it gonna be Inverse's Russian wrestling? Zulkira with the dark Ryu costume with a forward throw. Tries to hustle. Bit a reaction out of Inverse. Playing some neutral right now. Fireballs from the side of Zulkira trying to attack the drive rush. And ODTPs just in case Inverse was going for the SPD. And the light into the very early stun. Inverse is happy to just take the damage. He knows he will kill. Just jump out with a splash. Hell step into the lariat and the spine buster. Buffering from both players. Drive rush with the crushing medium into the medium Jodan Sokoto. And the OD Hashogeki will allow Zulkira enough time to counter the DI attempt from Inverse236. Don't try this at home, kids. Zul constantly charging his Denjin. He wants a very abusable, very safe either fireball or Hashogeki, and the overhead into the charge Hashogeki. DP into the SA3 Shin Shoryuken. He needs to recover his drive, and Inverse needs to find his way out of the corner. And the DI attempt from Zu into the Shoryuken, with not enough to kill just yet. And Zu ready to OD Shoryuken, the drive rush cancel attempt from Inverse. 1-0 Zulkira. Walk forward, Oki now committing to the drive rush. Tries to do a little bit of a frame trap there with the two kicks. Lariat, and now Zu is in the corner. Inverse tries to go for a cheeky throw, but Zu very alert in this set for any possibility that he might not flinch. And Zu burns himself out with the ODDP. Tries to go for a bit more offensive to keep Inverse on the back foot. Jump jab into the dash out, but Inverse was ready with the lariat. Crouching medium. Dive rush from Zulkira into the Denjin charge. It doesn't really good going for too much Oki. I think he prefers to be in the range with throw fireballs, and the hopping knee from Inverse into the lariat. Walk forward Oki. I think he's trying to recover as much drive as possible. The drive rush cancel into the heavy blade, but no level 3 cancel, saving it for the presumable third round. Oh, and what was that? Attempt from the Inverse to SPD from a range, and Zulkira with the very powerful Oki gets a forward throw, and Inverse will lose that round. Solar plexus from the Zulkira. You're starting to see both players slowly open up the game plans. And Zulkira found the gap to throw Inverse into the corner. Inverse still not in the worst position. Jumps out and goes the punish counter. Porsche Stonebuster. That's going to be a lot of damage. Not enough to kill, but still the next touch still might get Zulkira down. Heavy kick into the headbutt. Zu Inverse wants a reaction from Zu, and Zu will give him that reaction. Shin Shoryuken, but it's cancelled in from the crushing medium. It's not that much damage. Inverse has plenty of life to work with. Inverse will take the damage instead of the drive. Zu will charge. And some sort of OD move, but Zu got a back throw, and then he used the charge Denjin Hadoken to. Oh my goodness. So many things happened in the last minute, but Inverse is now down 2-0 against Zulkira. Some neutral being played right here. Back throw. And now Inverse is in the corner. Zul still not willing to pin Inverse down, but he's just content to just kind of like take his space. You get anti-air, get a couple of normals here and there, or Shoryuken if Inverse jumps. And now Inverse has like barely any drive. He's not going to be able to take this drive rush, cancel, take damage. But this is a spine buster, but not the back throw into the elbow. This is January. We are in Royal Rumble month, but Inverse isn't doing too good with the wrestling right now. But a drive rush, sorry, a drive impact is countered, but oh no, and Zul, I think he just didn't manage to push a button when Inverse just let the SA2 rip, and the crouching Mian kick will send Zul into match point. Inverse not doing badly, but still being outplayed at every turn by Zul. And Zul will spend all his super gauge to get his drive back. Shin Shoryuken very far away, but what will Inverse do? Tries to go for a sweep. Some lows from the side of Inverse. ODDP from Zul into a linked drive impact. Hadouken. Inverse barely hanging around by the thread here, and the Shoryuken anti-air will do it. Unfortunately, Inverse will be going home today, but he's made it all.